There is a strange comfort in noise. I notice it in cafes, in open tabs, in the small scroll of a phone. Noise feels like motion. Motion feels like progress. It wakes a part of me that likes to feel busy. It tells me the day is full. It makes me think I am doing something important. For a moment it is thrilling. My chest lifts, my mind races. I like the quick pulse of change. It lights me up. The constant stream of information and alerts creates an illusion of engagement with the world. This feeling of being connected and active can be incredibly seductive, drawing us in repeatedly throughout the day. The mind confuses movement with meaning. It loves the rush of new scenes. It reads intensity as success. But intensity can be a mask. It hides fuzzy aims. It hides a lack of direction. When we take away the noise, we must face what is under it. That can be frightening. We may find empty hours. We may find a list that does not excite us. We may find that some desires were just echoes of what others valued. That is not failure. It is a clearing. Clearing space allows new roots to grow. It is the necessary first step toward building something with intention. Chaos feels exciting because it is full of stimulation. The brain mistakes this stimulation for meaning. A sudden notification, an unexpected email, a dramatic headline, all trigger a small rush of novelty. This constant input makes us feel alive and responsive. We are reacting, we are engaged, we are part of the action. This state of high alert feels productive, even if our attention is splintered into a dozen different directions. We are busy turning dials and flipping switches, so we must be making progress. This belief is a powerful one, and it keeps us coming back for more. But that thrill pays a price. The same noise that makes me feel alive also drains my attention. It scatters my thoughts. I jump from one thing to the next. I make many small choices. Each choice takes a little energy. Day after day, it adds up. I end the evening tired and empty. The feeling of having lived fades. I have moved a lot. I have not arrived anywhere significant. This state of constant reaction leaves little room for proactive, deep work. The energy we spend on navigating chaos is energy we cannot invest in building something that lasts. The pull toward constant motion is a powerful habit. It is reinforced by an environment that rewards speed and visibility. Being seen to be busy is often equated with being valuable. This social pressure encourages us to fill every empty moment with an activity, a scroll, or a task. The quiet moments in an elevator or waiting in line become opportunities to check our email one more time. We are conditioned to believe that stillness is wasted time. We fear falling behind. This fear drives a cycle of frantic activity that ultimately leads to burnout, not breakthrough. This pattern of behavior has a significant cognitive cost. When our attention is constantly shifting, we never allow ourselves to enter a state of deep focus. Deep work, the kind of work that produces real value and skill, requires sustained, uninterrupted concentration. By choosing the shallow thrill of multitasking and constant connectivity, we sacrifice the opportunity to develop mastery. We become proficient at handling distractions, but we lose the ability to create something of substance. The cost is not just a feeling of being tired, it is a gradual erosion of our potential. Furthermore, a life lived in constant motion prevents genuine reflection. We move from one task to the next without pausing to ask if the task is even important. The question of why am I doing this gets lost in the urgency of what do I do next? This lack of reflection means we can spend years walking down a path that is not truly our own. We follow the noise and the crowd, only to realize much later that we have drifted far from our own goals and values. The end result of this lifestyle is a profound sense of emptiness. Despite being perpetually busy, we feel as though we have accomplished nothing of real significance. The days blur together in a haze of notifications, meetings, and half-finished tasks. We feel drained but not fulfilled. The energy we expend is not converted into a lasting sense of purpose or achievement. It simply dissipates into the noise. This is the ultimate price of confusing motion with progress. We trade our most valuable resource, our focused attention, for the fleeting sensation of being busy. Clarity looks different. It does not shout. It does not promise fireworks. At first, it seems plain. A clear desk, a planned morning, a calendar with only a few important blocks of time. It can look dull against the glare of constant excitement. That dullness scares people. They think dull means small. They think small means wasted time. The absence of noise can feel like an absence of life. This initial perception is a significant hurdle. It requires trusting that something valuable is being built in the silence, even when there is no immediate evidence of it. The transition to a clearer, more focused way of working can be deeply uncomfortable. When the external noise is removed, the internal noise often gets louder. We are confronted with our own thoughts, our anxieties, our uncertainties. There is no longer a constant stream of distractions to keep these feelings at bay. This moment of stillness can feel like a void. The mind, accustomed to a high level of stimulation, interprets this quiet as a signal that something is wrong. It craves the familiar chaos and urges us to fill the silence with something, anything, to feel productive again. This uneasy pause is where many people turn back. The initial feeling is not one of peace, but of flatness. The energy of the day feels lower. The world seems to have slowed down. Without the constant adrenaline of urgency, the work itself can feel less compelling. We have been trained to associate the feeling of importance with the feeling of being rushed. When that rush is gone, we question the value of what we are doing. This is the critical moment where we must choose to endure the discomfort and trust the process. But clarity is a kind of shelter. It keeps the storms away.